Greetings, YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne's Sharp World, where today I am not at the review table. Today I am at the beautiful Lake Otsego, Michigan. This is up in the northern part of the state, just up here camping, taking in some lake life with my fiance, and I grabbed some knives to take up here with me, and I noticed as I took them, I grabbed all my CJRBs, so I thought I'd make a quick video for you guys of the top 3 CJRB knives that you can get available today. And I was thinking CJRB really has made a lot of progress over the past year or so. They've come out with some great models that are just buttery smooth, action's fantastic, and in my opinion are right up there with Civivi in overall quality and build. Just don't have quite the quantity of options as Civivi has. So we'll just make a nice quick top 3 today and go over those 3. And we are going to start out with no less than the CJRB Centros. This Centros is a Dylan Mallory design. It is in green micarta. This is D2 steel, and just amazing action. This Centros is what really turned me on to CJRB. Dylan has been killing it in the design lab lately, coming out with some great designs, and just some really awesome offerings that have been distributed throughout Artisan Cutlery and CJRB. So if you don't know about him yet, definitely look him up because he's got a lot of good things coming. But this knife altogether, just buttery smooth, a nice aggressive look to it. You could even call it stabby. But also just a great EDC option, a 3.5-inch blade. As you can see, it is super smooth. I'm trying to hold my camera this time and hold the knife, which is a little different. Usually I have a tripod for my camera, so excuse me if I fudge up some flips. That's not the norm, especially for these models. Normally they fly out like that all the time, no problem. So we're just going to take a couple quick looks at this, see exactly what you can get. This is a new release, guys. This is available at Blade HQ and Blade HQ only. Get them before they're gone because they are going to sell out, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Way too sweet of a knife. So get it while the getting's good. This is the CJRB Centros by Dylan Mallory. So there's number 3. Number 2... that down here. Number 2 is a little smaller option for you, and this is the CJRB Ria. Again, also in green micarta. All these knives you're going to see today are in green micarta because I love green micarta. CJRB's offering it, and I'm taking it. But this is the Ria. Again, this is with their new steel, which is RPM 9. And this little guy here is just, for a small blade on bearings, it is just butter all day. You can only really open it, I mean, you can slow roll it, of course, but the only real method of deployment is the thumb stud. And for just a thumb stud option, the fidget factor is pretty good on it. Pretty good, and I love this unique blade shape. Got a lot of belly, but then at the top it has a really pronounced kind of sharp tip. Almost kind of acts as a Warncliffe just at the very tip, because as you can see, it's so, it comes to such an acute point. Just a very nice, somewhat unique design by CJRB. They really they pulled it off well with this one. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting much out of this model, and it really blew my socks off. So just a fantastic offering. I wish they had a little bigger model. As you'll see, the number 1 spot, it provides that. And without any further ado, a couple more glamour shots of this guy and a little action here. That is the CJRB Ria at number 2. Now, as you heard, I mentioned the different size options for number 1, so you probably know which one I'm talking about. That would be the CJRB feldspar. And this feldspar here is, as you can see, the nice brass collars and green micarta, D2 steel. This is the large in a 3.5-inch blade, And EDC don't get much better than this, folks. At least in this design, this blade shape. I wish there was a little jimping there. I definitely take some jimping there, and that would be the cherry on top. But overall, amazing action. Stiff detent, but it rockets out. Another knife, feels like it's assisted. This is such barely seated at number one. But just for the overall design, looks, just a fantastic piece. I would take this over almost every Civivi. Not everyone, but almost everyone. I would love to see CJRB come out with this in an S35 VN offering like Civivi has done with the Elementum. That would be absolutely fantastic. I would buy one in a heartbeat. But regardless, this is the D2 model, like I said before. Just overall beautiful design, great carry, and also at number one, because you know that's not the only feldspar, and I happen to have the other small feldspar right here. And this one hasn't had a whole lot of pocket time yet because I kind of prefer the large one, but I gotta say, this was the first time I've ever had a small one in hand when I bought this one, and I am absolutely loving it. Every bit the action in a smaller package. So I know that's technically two different knives, but it's the same model name, so I'm putting both these here at the top because, you know, different folks, different strokes. Some like their knives a little bigger, some people like their knives a little smaller, so I'm going to give you the option, but either way, this model here is the best in my books from CJRB. Just a fantastic offering. I can't say enough how happy I am that CJRB and other budget companies are bringing quality materials to the table. Again, this is a Blade HQ exclusive, guys. I believe the micarta versions are sold out right now, but I know for a fact, sorry as the waves come crashing in, I know for a fact that more of the large ones at least are on their way, and I would have to think the small ones are coming back on their way too at some point because they just sold too quick. They were way too popular. I don't see, and there's just no chance in hell Blade HQ isn't bringing these things back because they're just absolutely amazing. Just perfect in hand. A slightly aggressive, but just very somewhat casual design. I wouldn't call it purely casual because you got a pretty pronounced tip there that is a little more towards the Centros side, but all in all, just a gorgeous package. So that's it, guys. The Centros, the Ria, and the feldspar. What do you think? Do you have any of them? Are you liking them? And from here on, I'm going to wish you guys a very happy weekend. I know it's only Thursday, but my weekend's starting now. So enjoy your time, relax this weekend, take it easy, and I will be back Monday with more reviews. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this channel going, and I will see you Monday. Take care. Bye.